Hey you guys, it is Klaireeberry and I'm here today to do a little divine masculine reading. I just want to go ahead and jump right in. Just remember, this is a general reading. I do have personal readings available down in the description box below. And you can take this reading as the divine masculine inside of your relationship, but also the divine masculine inside of yourself. Always, always, always switch it around on yourself. That is what we do here. We always look deeper for the signs and how we can relate the external signs to the internal, okay? Spread your wings, do not hold back. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. You guys, this is the time that we've been waiting for. Again, this might not be all in one day, but this is happening now in the current time, okay? You are doing something big here, okay? This is a takeoff that you've been visualizing and working with for a while. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, a lot of fresh, a lot of new, okay? The past is not applicable. How many times have I said that to you guys over these past few weeks, few months? You know, it's all about these new beginnings, this and that, da-da-da-da. Okay, get the Knight of Swords, new direction, new drive. That's been a huge part about what all of Leo season was about up until this moment as well. Clarifying our creativity, okay? Shining our lights at a brighter level. Okay, the twos have been coming up big. The twos have been coming up big to not only look, you know, deeper into your relationship, but also into your own self. Like, you want to sit around, try to figure out the relationship. Well, go deeper. Figure out yourself. Figure out yourself. This is that intuition that is truly guiding us the way. This is, in a way, it's the only thing we need to be focusing on, because everything in the external comes after the internal. Internal is first. And our new beginning has to kind of keep that in mind. You know, we have to remember that as we're going through with our new beginning. This is a spiritual change, and it can really help you again with like your entire life, okay? And I think with our relationship specifically, there have been some things that have been kind of you know, blocking us. And it's just, to me, it's that we haven't got that grasp. We haven't been able to be comfortable and vulnerable with each other as much because we haven't really figured out our own selves yet. Okay, there's still too much mystery, you know, I guess you could say. Okay, but there's a warmth between this relationship. There's a new beginning that we're going through. I mean, all of us, a lot of us are going through so many new beginnings here with a lot of things, but specifically, of course, this is with the relationship. It's going through a new beginning, but it's like we spiritually still have to cut away some things. We still have to make some changes, you know, on those levels with our philosophy, with our thinking, you know, with the way that we deal with that spiritual side of our life, our higher power, you know, the mysticism of life, like all of these different things, okay? This is really making sure, you know, that your thoughts, beliefs, and expectations are in alignment. And again, the best way to do that is, this is really saying, actually, you know, do some shadow work, get really good at the shadow work to me, and do it 7 days a week. But also we need to work on this inner child healing too. Okay, this is kind of how it's coming through. There'll be times, like for a few videos, it's been shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. Still about the shadow work, okay? Pop it out as I say shadow work. This is what helps you change. The shadow work helps you change. The shadow work is, oh God, it's just the basis of everything we do. Even in these videos, to me, shadow work is really just turning things around. At the very most basic level, shadow work is just turning things around. Oh, you're doing this? Okay, maybe I'm doing this, you know, or maybe I'm somehow otherwise attracting this to myself. Very interesting. Shadow work. Okay. Now, I feel like there is some fear about your person, okay? But deep down, you feel the new beginning bubbling. You feel like they're your home, and in a way, your security, okay? So that can be kind of good or kind of bad. I mean, it's good to have that feeling. It's good to feel safe with somebody. But if you're placing all of your energy, all of your excitement on this, again, that's not that balanced energy. We need to have that balance. You can't be, you know, only living, you know, for the relationship or whatever. Or, you know, your relationship can't be your only way to say, you know, be excited. If that's the only thing you're excited about in your life, you know, we need to address that. Okay. Don't place too much. Okay. Don't blame your person too much. Don't obsess about your person too much. Don't smother your person too much. Don't spoil your person too much. That's the bozo. Okay. The boss has equality in all of these areas. Balance and equality. Blames herself equally. You know, knows that it takes two. Obsesses about both. Obsess about yourself just as much, if not more. And same thing with the energy of, you know, coming at them, smothering them, you know, overcompensating, giving them everything they ever could want and putting yourself last on the back burner. That's not going to happen. Okay. This new direction is about letting go of that fear of, oh, my person's going to leave. They're going to do something else. They're going to find somebody else. I'm not fun enough. I'm not good enough. You know, it's all of these things. Letting go of those types of thoughts. Realizing we're even having them is half the battle. Okay. Now, again, I mean, we have a stellium in Capricorn right now, so I'm not surprised that there's a lot of Capricorn coming through here. It is kind of this grounding, you know, and it is kind of a good energy when we're finalizing things. And when we're in that moment right before we start this new beginning. Before you start the beginnings, what do? You want to start reviewing the past and processing it and seeing how you can apply that to the future, starting to make those plans, starting to, you know, again, do things differently. Okay. And, you know, this relationship, again, this is, in a way, this is your stability. This is your glow up in a way. And I use that because that's what came, but also there's a little bit of, you know, shallow energy seeping through, and we all get competitive, you know, we all want to do things for show sometimes, but this can't be the sole purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? I think the truth finding, you know, and how we're applying the truth finding to life is really important to you. Okay. And it feels like, I don't know, the feeling, I don't think we're totally in touch with our feelings. I definitely think the shadow work needs to be done, and it needs to go down to the inner child healing, because there's a blockage here, I think, with getting real, just getting real with your person, because there's too many external factors, ideas, you know, maybe even issues and problems within the relationship, like just financial issues that are, you know, somehow blocking the relationship by possibly just too busy, you know. So again, you know, we feel, I think, pretty confident, you know, in ways about this relationship. Okay. But again, just don't put all of that focus on the wrong things, and don't be trying to like force it to happen. Okay. Again, this is actually our last day, full day tomorrow. We're actually switching from our Venus in Cancer. So we're going to be having kind of this switch away from, you know, this security, this home feeling. Okay, but what have we learned, you know, this Venus in Cancer season? You know, what have we learned? Do you have a deeper sense of your person as home? You know, or is it all this external, oh, you know, let's show people, let's do this. You know, what about the true reality, you know, of how you live your life? I really am getting like, there's some visualizations going on about the future, about how it's going to fall together, what it's going to look like, you know, what you're going to do, how you're going to make your money then. You know, and again, a lot of this is just simply wrapping up a news cycle. And again, something in the home is changing, needs to change. Okay, a little area for meditation so that you can, once you put eyes upon that area, you will look upon that area and say, ah, you know, just that subconscious stuff. And it's the way we live our everyday life. And it's the way we plan to live our life in the future. It's those things that we think about, that we daydream about, that we really, really want. And again, when you daydream about your relationship, are you thinking about, you know, showing off your ring, bragging, you know, things like this? Or you think about actually doing it, actually feeling it, actually. And there's leading here too. This is very interesting coming through. Okay, the mission, the leading. I think that we are creating areas in our home right now during this Virgo season. You know, this is what we do. We rearrange things, get rid of things, you know, clean things, get new things. We're cleaning up our, and it's our Mercury too. This is cleaning up your mentality of things. Okay. You may have to stand up and be the leader here. A lot of people standing up and being leaders. Fresh, new this summer. Okay. And we'll continue that. We have to continue that. But yeah, definitely keep your eyes open, you know, for better ideas on your endeavors, better ideas on your mission. You know, and again, this was kind of been the focus as opposed to the overcompensation and the obsession about your person. Focus on your mission instead. Okay, your mission might be in the earlier phases. You know, you might be still learning about it. Okay, but this again, this is pulls in the energy of the home, and we're gearing up for possibly could be a long winter. Okay, one of the best things to keep us from going stir crazy is to make our home as comfortable and as sane as possible. So again, selling stuff to get rid of it, even consolidating here, you know. It's not only about the now though, it's about planning again kind of for the future and changing what you're doing now. That's again going to build up in the future. I talked about this yesterday in the special astrology video that I did. Let me know, again, what you guys think about that. Let me know what formats you like the best. Let me know what your signs are. Sometimes that helps me and helps others to kind of understand things going through here. Okay? But yeah, the relationship is almost like a security blanket, and that, you know, is not necessarily a bad thing or a good thing unless you let it go, you know, too far to that side. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, of course, this is just changing everything. Everything. Okay, the light needs to be shined. Okay, the heart's desires are being, you know, attended to. Okay. Okay. So with the blockages, again, there may be like some fear and some, you know, oh my gosh, like that just hasn't been dealt with the shadow work again. These two are so predominantly shadow work. Like these are the two, well, and we just had the Chariot too. So like the amount of shadow work that is coming through this reading is crazy. If you are having any inklings, any resonation with this at all, you need to go over to the shadow work playlist, check it out, or go down in the description box below and just get the program. It's got all of my shadow work videos in order. And yeah, it's really good. It puts it in there with the holistic law of attraction and the inner child healing, so you can get into union faster with your person. The faster you work the program, guaranteed, the faster you get into union with your person. Okay, it helped me and my person create a really deep bond where, you know, I don't really have to worry anymore, because I know this person better than anybody else ever, you know, and I can feel the love, you know, for my person. And he's open about saying things like, you know, deeper things than he has in a long time. And it's like the things that were okay. So again, for our solutions, holistic law of attraction for sure. Okay, keeping that mind open for those revelations. Okay, this is a lot of mental energy and a lot of earth energy. Okay, so it is waking up, doing the steps, focusing on those habits again that are going to keep your home feeling more you know, stable, secure, fun, creative. A lot in the home. Okay, a lot in the home. Your stability too, like at this time, is going to really help you to grow. It's like right now we're laying the foundations, you know, and soon and into the winter, into December, guys, everything's going to be changed, and it's going to be what we're creating now, what we're focused on now, the vibration that we're carrying with us now. That's why it's so important to go deep. Go deep. I don't care. I know you're starting new jobs. Your attentions are, and do your best at everything that you do. Do your best at everything. Okay? But that's why you have to chip away and only give to certain things in your life and not say yes to everything in your life. Okay? That's just going to wear you down. That's just going to wear you down. In this new beginning, you really are focused on yourself. Focused on yourself in a truly good way. I mean, you can be focused on your person too. It's not like, oh, you can't think about them at all when I say don't obsess about them. I said don't obsess about them more than you obsess about yourself. Okay? That's where we get the constant tower moments. Okay? We got a storm going on in the background. Focus on your similarities. Focus on your likes. Focus on the telepathic communications. Focus on sending them messages that you need them to hear. Focus on sharing that love. And again, surrounding yourself with this love as we move into the winter. Best thing you can possibly do. Thanks so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. You can find me all over social media. Klaireeberry, basically all over. You can also find the links at klaireeberry.com. The description box is below.